Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Beautifully Broken Crafts, Hauls, and More again. If you're new here, sorry for the beep in the background, you guys. I'm doing my voiceover on my phone. But if you're new here, make sure you hit that red subscribe button and the notification bell so you're notified every single time I upload a new video. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment below. I'm sorry if I sound stuffy still. I'll actually be posting this today, which is Sunday. I have a cold, and you guys will see it in my haul videos for this coming Friday and Saturday. Anywho, I have a quick recipe for you guys. This is my cheeseburger casserole. So, real quick, what I'm doing right now is I'm heating up some oil, and I've already peeled and diced up, I want to say 5 potatoes. And I'm just poured in about 2 tablespoons of oil to get hot. And once that oil is hot enough, I am going to put all my potatoes in the skillet, and I'm going to season it with salt and pepper, along with some onion powder and garlic powder. As you see there's the onion and garlic powder. Now let me know if you guys use onion powder or onion salt and garlic powder or garlic salt. I personally don't like the garlic or onion salts because they make everything way too salty, so I prefer the powders. Anywho, while I was doing all this, I was also I should have edited this better. I apologize. I'm just gonna say that. Now you guys can fast forward through this as much as you want. I'm also getting the oven ready. So I'm preheating the oven at 350 degrees because we're gonna fry these potatoes, which I have in that white container that you guys see there in my hand. I always splash a little bit of water in the oil to see if it's ready yet. Oh, let me tell you guys while we're waiting for me to do all this. Marcus, when he was a little younger, he was probably like 13. I was in the shower. He was in the kitchen cooking, and his dad was over visiting them. Well, their dad, my kid's dad, was over visiting. So while I was in the shower, they decided they wanted to deep fry. I think it was mozzarella sticks or something. So Marcus, not knowing how to test whether or not oil is ready, and to be honest, my ex is not a great cook either. So he tells our son to go in the kitchen and see if the oil is ready. So Marcus proceeds to take an entire glass of water, y'all, and throw it in the pot of water. Needless to say, apparently there was a huge fire for seconds. My ex was able to get the fire out. And when I came down from the shower, my ex is like, "Hey, were your feet hot when you were in the shower?" Because our bathroom was right above where the stove was at in the house I'm talking about. No, but there was char, and I didn't feel it, thank God, but there was char marks all over the ceiling in the kitchen. So yeah, that happened, and Marcus makes fun of himself all the time for it now. Anywho, I was just trying to fill our time, y'all, and figured I'd tell you guys a quick story. See, I could tell that the oil's getting ready to be ready because I seen it pop there. But while I'm waiting for that oil to finish getting warm, I was just pulling out a casserole dish for this as well. So in the skillet, I'm moving the oil around, and that's what the potatoes are going to go in. Now, when I peel and cut my potatoes, I do put them in a bowl of water, because if not, I just let them sit out. They end up turning brown. So that way they don't turn brown, I put them in water until I'm ready to use them. Anywho, so we're just going to put these in here, and then I'm going to put the seasoning all over them, stir them around a little bit, put more seasoning on them, and then I put the lid on, and I let them fry, and I check them like every 5 minutes or so. And in the other skillet, we're going to brown up about a pound of hamburger meat, and I just season that with all of the same things: salt, pepper, onion, and garlic powder. There you saw me just breaking up that hamburger meat with a spatula, and then I'm just seasoning it with all the same seasonings I used for the potatoes. Here I'm checking on those potatoes, stirring them around, putting the lid back on, and then I go over to the meat and make sure it's done. Once it's completely browned, I do take it over to the sink, and I have it draining in a colander or a strainer, however you guys want to say it. That way it gets rid of any of the fat that's still on there. And then I'm getting my casserole dish ready as well. I have my cookie sheet out, and I'm just lining that with parchment paper. And that is just for some dinner rolls I'm going to end up making to go on the side of this. And I also did make a salad to go with this as well. And those dinner rolls actually are going to go in the oven at the same time as the casserole is going to go in there, because it took about the same amount of time at the same temperature. There you see I placed the hamburger meat in the casserole dish that I'll be using. It doesn't matter what size or shape you end up using. I just used one of the pie casserole dishes I have, because I have two of them, and that was just the easiest to grab out of the cabinet. With the fried potatoes, you don't have to wait till they're crispy. I like my daughter and my son too. We all like our fried potatoes to be kind of crispy and golden brown, so we always cook them till they're to that point. But you can cook them just till they're tender. It's totally up to you. I also took those to the sink and poured them in that colander to get any grease out of there that was still left in. And then I pour those potatoes in the casserole dish and mix it up with a spoon with that hamburger meat. Once all that's mixed up, you can use the cheese of your choice. I chose to use the white mild cheddar I had on hand from Aldi's. My mom used to use Velveeta cheese, but I'm not big on Velveeta cheese because it's imitation. Anyhow, so I just cut up, actually ripped up some pieces of this sliced cheese and tucked it into this casserole dish here and there until I got enough cheese in there. And then I will wrap this with foil and pop it in the oven at 350 degrees for 15 minutes, which is just long enough for all this cheese to melt and get all ooey gooey in the casserole. And then the dinner rolls will be placed in there as well, as at the same temperature and time. Okay, the timer has beeped, so I grab my pot holders and I take out our dinner rolls and our casserole. And there it is, all done. And there's our salad that I made off camera. The salad just has lettuce, cucumbers, tomatoes, and black olives. And I figured I'd make my plate and show you guys. So I just used Italian dressing. There's our cheeseburger casserole with a dinner roll with some butter and our salad. So y'all, that's it for this one. Let me know if you guys are going to give this a try, and if you do, let me know what you guys think. Like I said in the beginning, don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up as it really helps out my channel, and comment below. I will talk to you guys soon. I love you all so much for spending some time with me. Mwah!